Welcome back to another episode of craziness, this time from our home boat for the time. We're going through a bit of a nightmare at the moment.
It's not really that bad.
Stu started laughing a lot and the laugh is going down as the water is coming in.
So this scupper's totally blocked outside, so every half an hour we've got to go outside and just
bail it out.
Yeah. But I choose to wear the least amount of clothes outside because the skin dries a lot quicker than jeans, honey.
Yeah, well, I know, I just don't...
And shoes.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad.
So basically that gets filled almost up to the plug, and then we have to bail it out before we get like I don't know.
That's only going to trip the electric.
Yeah, a trip. And the scupper that is blocked is right there, and we don't know why it's blocked, and we can't unblock it.
I said I could poke something down, but Marina's like...
Yeah, I just fear that we're gonna poke something in and it's gonna completely break and it's gonna come straight because it's right behind that door. So basically what's happening is this boat is not watertight, so it's literally getting like soaked everywhere with water and it's just filtering through many places. So every 5 minutes a new leak pops up.
Yeah,
they're coming now through the lights. They're like everywhere. We're gonna run out of pots and pans pretty soon. Stu's having a beer to cheer himself up. I don't know if it's working, but literally pots everywhere.
Oh yeah, we're having to resort to cutting mineral water bottles because we'll reuse our bottles. So yeah, we're having to cut them open now. But it'll be alright, it'll be sunny like in a couple of days, so there's no real stress.
No, well, the stress is that we have to be like this at least until midnight, bailing water out and just keeping an eye because they keep popping up. So why are you so happy?
Well, I'm not going to let it get me down, am I? It's only a bit of water. Not made of sugar, honey. Alright, we need to switch the route here.
Look at that. I did the bailing before.
Nope.
So it's Stuart's turn now. Good luck, honey.
Ah, it's calmed down.
It's calmed down. We've had to move the mattress out of my bed because there's a leak there. Take bags out of the cupboard because there are also leaks in the cupboard. Stu, there's a new leak.
Where?
Here. This is the game. Find a drop.
So, should have seen it come out the side.
How did you fix it?
This cable.
So it was a small thing then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. At least we don't have to bail any more water anymore.
No.
Now we just have 1,000 drops.
Only 999, my love.
999, yeah. Oh, that's good. At least we don't have to deal with that anymore. Okay. Cool.
There was definitely a bit of a storm yesterday. Don't want to over exaggerate, but yeah, it was a little bit iffy, to say the least. Let's have a look back on SEABIRD. Bit of water, nothing to write home about. All looks like it's coming in from there. I don't know if it's coming in through the anchor windlass because I put a bung in there. So I am dubious about where it's coming in from. Can't really see any other place. But with the, what's the mark? It's the Lafran. The chain goes vertically down, whereas we had the Sea Wolf before, which comes in horizontally and then goes down on the Gypsy. And I find that has some sort of, how would you say, water tightness to it. But I'm sure once we make the cover for the anchor windlass, that should hopefully stop the issue. But I'm not gonna lie, more water than I'd like. So let me clean it up and crack on. Today's the day that we're finally Sikaflexing these things in. I'm not even going to try calling them what they are because I don't know. I don't actually care.
The wood in place.
Yeah, this wood is getting Sikaflexed in. So we're going to do the fillets with gunk, and then once it's gone off tomorrow.
What do you mean by gunk, Stuart?
Sikaflex. Once the Sikaflex is gone off by tomorrow, then we can tab this area. So we're only tabbing the tops, the sides. We're not going to tab underneath.
So why are you Sikaflexing, if I may ask?
So whatever movement has a cushion of something fairly soft, and for the fillets as well. So you see that's a dead 90 degree, no fiberglass is sticking to that. So I'm going to keep it thin whilst and then I'll cut it a bit fatter to do the fillets. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I have a glove, but I might not need to cut it. I'll just put more in and give it the old once over with the glove. So we'll start with this one because it's the easiest and easiest to access because that's got to go through a bulkhead. And yeah, let's just get it done.
Doesn't look like that gun is working.
All right, so let me go get another gun. And then this one we can return to its rightful home.
The bin?
Yes.
Maybe that's why it was in the bin.
And you think Wilco would make quality stuff. Take two, let's see if this gun's any better. Alright, cool.
And they are definitely in place.
No going back.
As the Stuart says, not going back now. We just need to wait for the Sikaflex to dry. And then we do some light sanding. And then tomorrow hopefully we can put the tabbing in place. We're gonna be tabbing all the corners like that. So we've been cutting fiberglass again. And we're getting ready to do those patches outside. We've got our collection of patches.
A patchwork quilt.
So I'm just gonna weight this because normally is a good estimate of how much resin we'll need to stick it in place.
See, that's a respectable speed. Guy must be on a promise. Heel blowing?
Not yet. I need to get rid of all these bubbles first.
Up a bit.
Yeah. There. Okay, we can tape it now.
Yeah, man. Okay. Okay.
This is one of our daily tasks at the moment. Just doing a few patches until we build completely these holes. Done. That's all the work done on the outside for the day, and now we're gonna work inside on the village. Just wanted to show you the consequences of yesterday's storm. There's a genoa that came loose and he's completely shredded. There's some pieces of sail around here. It is a shame, but we always say it takes longer to make the money to replace the sail than it takes to take the sails down. A lot of people leave their sails on the boat when they store it, and knowing how the Mistral blows here all the time, yeah, it's not very sensible to leave your sails on. But it's always really sad to see the sails like that. We don't have that problem yet. We don't even have the mast on, so we are okay on that. Okay. Next area of the bilge that we're gonna fiberglass is gonna be these. We're just gonna do from the joint there all the way up the side. We're mainly doing all this fiberglassing to waterproof the bilge. It's not structural because we haven't really taken off any fiberglass already from the hole. We've sanded a bit and grinded it, and it's quite thick. So all we want is a waterproof bilge, so no more water goes inside the keel anymore. Hopefully.
Right, we're going to start on that side.
You can...
Maybe this bottom one. Okay.
We are halfway there. One side's done. We're about to start the other side. We just put some filler in some areas where there's a bit of a dip or some sharp edges, so the fiberglass sits nicely.
Yeah, they're in pretty good. So a little bit of sanding and we can get those tabbed in. Next on the list is this here mast base. Get that stuck in. A little bit of work to do there. The block was too big, the pencil was too short, so I couldn't find a piece of dowel, but I found this wee bit of trim. Hopefully that'll do. It's not an exact science. Like the third bowl of porridge. You know what they say, you can't polish a tab, but you can cover it in fiberglass.
Stuart singing. I've just been cutting I've just been cutting the little tabs. Got 20 of them. And we are using these unidirectional fiberglass, which I think is actually good for this job, because we don't need strength going both ways or different ways. We just need to be strong on this angle. So I think it's gonna be good. And Stuart hasn't finished yet with the sanding, so I'm gonna use this time to take the doors off the cupboard, because I'm gonna get this area prepped for painting, and then this room will be done. I don't think it will take long, because once you take the doors off, there's not a lot of surface to sand and paint. Okay, let's see how this goes.
I don't think we need the roller, just in such small pieces.
No, I don't know. I'll take the roller just in case. You doing the mixing?
Yeah. Oof.
How much?
100?
Yeah. That's all the little tabbings done. And it comes the time to work on the mast base. We're gonna, I think, put the wood in place. What do you think?
Yeah, give it a go. How many mil difference is that? Not many? 6?
Yeah, so the new base is gonna be a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's gonna make much of a difference on the rigging.
We'll factor it in. Be alright. Where's the mast gonna go? It's gonna sit on there. Be fine.
So this is the old piece of wood, as you can tell, is weathered.
It should be right though.
It still looks pretty solid, but I think it needs replacing. So that is a piece of Iroko that Stuart bought from a second-hand website. And how much you paid for the piece of wood?
$30.
30 euros.
Pretty chunky slab.
Yeah,
Been
it was
sat in the
bigger.
shed.
It was bigger than that. We just cut the shape
Yeah, you've seen
recently.
me cut it.
Yeah, well, many people might not have seen us cutting that.
There's a big old plank. Been sat in the shed for over a year. I was like, yeah, we'll get to that this summer. No. But
Oh, we're getting to it now.
Yeah.
Oh, I touched. Oh,
Yeah.
I touched the
Yeah, why do you have to
boxing.
keep touching stuff, woman? Jeez.
Shut up. So the plan is gonna be, we're probably gonna cut this lip of fiberglass because it's looking pretty bad, and we'll redo it. And once we see, yeah, so once we cut these, we put the wood on, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
A little bit, see that? That's good. Yeah, that'll do. Where's it going? It's got to have mast on it.
Okay, let's do it.
Careful, honey. Careful.
Careful with what? Okay, so I would say
No,
just leave it like that.
Yeah.
We're using this magic dust. To make some filler. This filler is supposed to emulate wood, right?
Yeah, but it's also structural. The mix fill is more like a fairing compound, and the wood fill is a structural compound. If that means anything, I don't really know the difference.
I don't know, but the structural sounds good to me.
Well, the mast is going to be on it, so it's not going anywhere. We're going to bed the mast base down onto here, so I'm just going to bevel out the sides a little bit, hoping that it squishes up, and then fillet the sides and put a couple of bits of, what's it called, the fiberglass on. So we need to bed it, fair it, and hopefully that will be job done. Pretty good day. Got a spinnaker track, hopefully, and hopefully. I haven't sent it yet, but
oh yeah, you bought online a spinnaker track. With this spinnaker pole, right?
Yeah. They call it a railed tangon. Tangon is a spinnaker pole in this language. Tangon.
Stu is learning a lot of French.
I learned French on the second-hand webpage.
How do you say sail?
Wow.
Backstay.
Pateras.
Steering.
What, the rudders is saffron. Steering is bar de saffron. Or there is another word, but I've forgotten it.
Mast.
Mat. It's got an A with a little hat on it.
Propeller.
Hélice.
He knows all the terms in French.
Yeah, got a propeller. And a prop shaft is a tree of a prop shaft. Arbre de hélice. Alright, alley go, I think.
Okay. Oh, this is a very special moment. Ooh, it's sounded like a fart.
I think Marina just cut one.
No.
Blame it on the wood. Okay, how square is
Oop.
it?
Should I stand on it? I think it's pretty...
You sure it's pretty square?
Yeah.
Either that or we'll just have to redo it.
Let me just stand on it.
Okay. I'm a bit worried about the boat.
Woo! How heavy is the mast?
Well, it took 4 of us to lift it, honey. Okay.
Oh, that's good, that's good. That's really cool to see. Wait, let me stand on the front.
Okay.
There's not a lot of squishing on the front.
Okay.
Not on the back either. What do you think?
Well, ain't going anywhere, is it?
Are we happy with that?
As my old boss used to say, it looks great from my house. It's like ice in a cake. Chocolate icing. Like a Black Forest gâteau. Have a look at the shape. I think the shape's pretty cool. A little bit to do with the. We'll have a little bit more to play with once we knock up some plain epoxy and brush it on. Ready for the fiberglass.
Do you think it's good? That corner, maybe.
Yeah. I think the front's a bit too rounded.
Which, this?
No, the front. Yeah.
That is too rounded.
Well, it doesn't. If you see from here, it's like it goes in too much.
Okay.
You might be able to get that better with the brush. It's almost good as is. It's a bit rough, but I can get that with the brush. Closest thing Marina's got to baking in years.
Well, we don't have an oven, so even if I wanted to bake, which I'm not very good at.
Can't cook, won't cook.
Well, it's just not a good cook.
We're now starting to encapsulate the wood fill with small pieces of fiberglass.
Probably I need a roller.
Okay. It's a little bit tricky to get a good recording angle, so I'm just going to have to bear with us. Occasionally we do boat work, and that sometimes takes precedence over recording. I do apologise.
What, for working?
Yeah. So once we've done the first layer of the 200, we'll let it go off, take off the peel ply. Obviously we haven't put the peel ply on yet, and take it from there. See what we're dealing with, see if it needs more shape or... well, it seems okay, but essentially it is only holding a mast up, and the rig, you know, we've got rigging to do that job as well, so...
How happy are you?
Oh yeah, ecstatic. Ecstatic, I'm going home, bloody 6 o'clock.
I'm so happy. It's done.
Well, we'll see.
We've put 2 blocks of zinc, like really heavy blocks of zinc.
Matthias's movable ballast.
Yeah, it's Matthias's ballast.
Probably like 30 kilos each or something.
Yeah, so pretty good to settle that piece of wood. The peel ply is now on and we just need to wait and see how it cured. Oh, I'm really excited to see the result once we take the peel ply off.
And whilst we wait, we hydrate. Beer time.
Beer time. Yeah, this is like actually really exciting. This mast bay's been bugging me for so long. We're gonna leave the rest of the poop in the bucket just to see when it's cured.
Poop's not an inviting thing. Say chocolate ice cream, because then it sounds more, you know,
Okay,
more exciting.
chocolate ice cream. Anyway, this brown sticky stuff. This was a pretty exciting job, so I hope that you all enjoyed it. And hopefully soon, yeah, next week you'll see us painting this bilge, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Cross fingers for us.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. As you can tell, we've tried to up a little gear because I want the floor down and it's just annoying me now. So I think we're slowly starting to tie all the loose ends together. So thank you once again for watching this week's episode. Thanks to the Patreons, thanks to the coffee, thanks to the super likes. Happy Mother's Day for last week, man. And thanks to everyone that watches. We really enjoy the comments, so please comment, please like, please subscribe, and yeah, send us a message and we'll endeavour to get you back. We'll endeavour to get back to you. Have a good week. Ciao.
Yay.